2002, in Los Angeles, Adonis Creed, 15, sneaks out of his foster home to meet Damian "Dame" Anderson, his best friend. They go to watch Dame compete as Diamond Dame in a Golden Gloves boxing match. Donnie admires Dame because he puts up a strong fight and wins. Dame makes a stop at a liquor store after the game. Donnie exits the vehicle and spots Leon. Donnie confronts him, but Leon is unable to recognize him. The boy then starts beating Leon up severely. 2017, in South Africa, Donnie is competing in a boxing rematch against newly released prisoner Pretty Ricky Conlon. Conlon plans to retake the heavyweight championship despite Donnie's reign. During the match, Donnie notices some of Conlon's weaknesses throughout the course of the match, and after a brief break, Donnie launches an attack in the last round after Conlon is knocked out, and Donnie is able to keep the champion title. Donnie is currently married to Bianca and raising their daughter Amara in a comfortable home after retiring from boxing. She practices boxing with Donnie because she wants to fight like her father. Although Bianca no longer records music, she still works on it in her spare time. Instead, she concentrates on being a successful producer. Furthermore, Donnie and Bianca continue to see Marianne, whose health has been deteriorating since having a stroke. She has also grown to love Amara like a grandmother. Along with his old trainer Tony Little Duke Evers Jr., Donnie runs the Delphi Boxing Academy. They are now preparing Felix El Guerrero Chavez, a newcomer, for his fight with Victor Drago, a previous competitor of Donnie. Felix receives support by his mother Laura. Donnie notices a man standing by his car as he leaves the gym. It turns out to be Dame, recently let out of jail after serving 18 years. Over lunch, the two catch up, and Dame expresses his desire to continue pursuing his boxing goals and asks Donnie for assistance. Dame claims to have written to Donnie while he was imprisoned over the years, but Donnie claims he never received any of those letters. A bully at Amara's school snatches her painting and tears it in half. Amara answers by giving the girl a punch in the face. She should be able to protect herself, but she cannot utilize her skills against other children, so Donnie and Bianca are brought in to handle the situation. Donnie invites Dame to the gym so they may spar a bit. He engages Felix in a fight, but due to Dame's overly aggressive fighting style, the encounter almost descended into violence before Donnie and Duke break it up. Later, Donnie invites Dame to dinner at his house, where he meets Amara and Bianca. In private, Dame discusses to Donnie his intention to challenge Felix for the championship. Donnie doesn't support the concept since he sees him as an underdog in the industry. Bianca's record label throws a party, where Donnie attends, along with Dame and a couple boxers like Felix and Victor. Dame secretly talks to Bianca on what transpired between him and Donnie, just naming Leon and suggesting Donnie can fill her in on the rest. Victor is knocked out cold as an attacker strikes him in the face during a brawl. This leaves Felix without an opponent as the attacker is taken into custody. Donnie approaches Duke and Felix about pitting Dame against Felix as a first-time competitor in a manner similar to how he handled Conlon and how Rocky handled Apollo. Felix accepts it. Felix and Dame are scheduled to fight. As Dame walks onto the platform, the audience boos him. Bianca, Amara, Laura, and Donnie all watch. During the fight, Felix dominates the early round, then Dame comes with his dirty fighting style, which the ladies find difficult to watch. In the end, Dame knocks Felix to claim victory. Donnie visits Marianne after the fight. She admits that she saved Dame's letters in order to keep Donnie from taking the same path that led to Dame's imprisonment. Donnie responds violently to Marianne, blaming her for Dame's reappearance and her enemy's intentions. Additionally, he discovers a photo of Dame and the attacker who attacked Victor in custody. Donnie and his allies head to a beach party to confront Dame. Donnie is aware that Dame staged Victor's attack in order to gain entry to the ring. Dame confesses and threatens to take everything in Donnie's life as punishment for leaving him when they were young, and Donnie has a black eye after Dame punches him in the face. Dame becomes a celebrity in the boxing world, publicly calling out Donnie for turning his back on him when they were kids. Donnie is unable to explain what happened between him and Dame to Bianca when she tries to ask him about it. Later, Bianca calls Donnie from the hospital to inform him that Marianne had suffered another stroke. While she is barely conscious, Donnie pays her a visit at the hospital. He tries to apologize to her for the way he spoke to her, but Marianne pretends to be speaking to Apollo. After saying that she is grateful to Donnie for helping her forgive Apollo for his infidelity, Marianne passes away. Donnie sits down with Bianca and tells her the truth after Marianne's funeral. He and Dame lived in a home with a foster father named Leon, who repeatedly mistreated them. When Donnie saw Leon again, he lost control and started hitting him until two of Leon's friends helped to remove him. In time for the police to show up, Dame pulled a gun on them. Donnie ran away, leaving Dame to go to jail. He never tried to get in touch with Dame since he felt bad about what had happened, and he knows that this is why Dame is coming for it. Donnie joins Stephen A. Smith on First Take to talk about his return and his relationship with Dame. Dame phones into the show while watching TV at home and labels Donnie a fake and berates him, further enraging him. Donnie uses this opportunity to issue a direct challenge, which Dame accepts. Before facing Dame, Donnie goes to the gym to practice with Duke and a recuperating Victor to get back into the swing of things. The Major Fights Battle of Los Angeles night has finally arrived. Everyone who knows Donnie arrives. Dame violently attacks Donnie and commands the opening phase of the match. Duke makes an effort to persuade Donnie to let go of his guilt and anxiety during the break in order to be successful. Due of Dame's depleting energy, Donnie listens and targets his weak spots. Donnie nearly falls to the ground after receiving a hard punch to the ribs from Dame, but he stands up just in time to continue. Donnie knocks Dame out with a blow while he is on the ground, giving him the victory and the chance to recover the heavyweight championship. Donnie and Dame have a private conversation after the fight. He apologizes to him for leaving him and not trying to contact him. Dame forgives Donnie. After everyone has left, Donnie stays with Bianca and Amara to play with Amara briefly in the ring before they head home.